thanks for coming. Yeah.
Great.
So, okay. So workflow-wise, these are the little live things I do, and then it's a combination of stuff. And okay, wait. I'm going to share some things. Okay. Okay, this one is back to. Okay, like from just now, I went through a bit of my history and the things I do, and then I've got a lot of stuff. So I thought maybe I could. I mean, if you have a lot of music, then maybe you can find some way to sell them. And these days there are a lot of platforms like Bandcamp. You have. I think if you want to throw stuff on Spotify, iTunes, and all that, you have to be signed to a label or something. You have to. It has to. You can't just upload stuff and sell, right?
You need to get a distributor like.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you need to get a distributor, so there's a procedure and things like that.
CD Baby or TuneCore or
But they are okay. So those methods with iTunes, Spotify, and all that, you need to have a distributor to put your. It's very noisy. But you guys can hear me? Okay. So like with those, you have to register with the distributor and all that. But I've got a store that I registered with some other companies that allows you to just randomly put your own tracks if you want for sale. Oh, Bandcamp is the other one. Whenever somebody buys from Bandcamp, you just get an email saying that the guy has paid $10 and you feel very happy. I mean, your lunch is free. So it's just, you can sell music, it won't make you a lot, but you know, it's a good feeling when somebody buys your music. Which is very rare these days. People don't really buy music anymore. And it's no longer true that you can be a superstar or just be rich if you are very good. It's no longer true. Even if you're very good, you know, people still won't really buy your music. If you know, people just want to rip your music or steal, but they still won't buy your music. This is. So 2403 Recordings is it's my label. I started this label to what you call to manage my own tracks, because my tracks fall in so many categories, genres, and things like that. Then I start to categorize them into Electronica, house, tech house stuff, a bit more techish. Techno-ish stuff, then instrumental, and then stuff that I don't know where I want to put them. So basically it's just to organize my stuff. I've got an ambient album, some singles and things like that. Ben is familiar with Alchemy, which I released in 1990 something during those days. mp3.com and Ben bought this wonderful. Yeah, right. You bought.
Yes, I bought.
So, yeah. So now Alchemy is here, plus a lot of other stuff. I do a lot of ambient stuff as well. I have an album that is completely done on an iPad with no external gear because I was sick. I had very bad flu. I stayed in bed. I had an iPad. Then I ran machine on the iPad. And then I recorded everything out, and then I launched an album, and the entire album was done that night. So that's 19 tracks from maybe 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then I just put it out. Just rough sample of what they were when I was sitting there. That's my voice recorded into the iPad. Yeah, very minimal stuff because they can be bought by people to use in commercials and stuff like that. So it's like library music for $1 or $2. I did get some sales, You know, if email comes through and somebody paid $1, it's very happy for stuff like that on an iPad. Let's just play back a few just to let you listen to, give you an idea of what the iPads. So none of the sounds or none of this piece has any loops, so everything is played and keyed in with the pad. There are no loops at all. There are no samples and there are no loops. They're just purely just programming. It's quite cute. Anyway, you notice they're all quite, they're actually very minimal and simplified. I mean, that's all you can get from the iPad, but still, it's still 1, 2. I think I don't like to use mics. That's okay. Okay, yeah, so just simplified stuff, and then I find, the thing is that I used to hate what I do. I used to like do something and I'll delete or throw it away. But I learned to just keep them aside so that I put them in a folder, because one day you can sample them again. And you start to have your own sample library of a lot of nonsense that you have accumulated over the years that may be of use to you. You can tear them apart, and instead of buying samples online or buying from sample stores, if you just muck around with music enough, you accumulate a lot of stuff that you can sample yourself. Or you can put online and let people buy, and you have a sample library. Now this part is where I just want to play back my only one single that flew around the world. Again, it was accidental. This was from this album which I did in 2001. So I did this in 2001, this album, and then some German guy came to Singapore to go to Zouk, and I have a lot of Zouk friends at the time. And then after Zouk, there's, you go to someone's place, continue the drinks, and then the DJ will say, "Hey, Case does some music." Then I say, "Oh, really? You play back some stuff?" So I'll play back some stuff lah. And immediately he says, "I want that one. Can I release that?" So he heard this. The German guy he heard this and he just says, can I have this? Can I release this? Sorry, not German, sorry, American guy. He's from San Francisco. So he's from a friend of Deep House label. The German guy is another guy from another music. So I said okay, and then he released it. And then after that, it was available in Tower Records Japan, and then after that, available in Tower Records, and then it was released on vinyl. So that was my very happy time when to know that you have a vinyl release, you feel very happy. Till today, I still haven't seen any money from it or anything. I don't get paid. Like I said again, it's a painful world. I just do what I do because I enjoy doing it. You can never be. I won't speak for anybody else, but for me, I will never make any money out of making music. It's all because I love to do it. So the rest of the album is in the genre of tech house, deep house, and so on. I won't play the whole thing, but it's well, this is disco-ish house, whatever you want to call it. It's And the interesting thing about this album was also that there were no softwares involved. So everything here was from drum machine, synths, keyboards, in a recording studio in Opus, Bookkeep.